How we all doing? Welcome to this week's edition of Super Soul Sunday. How was your week? I hope it was a good one. It was a busy one here in the 608. Forward Madison had two matches this week, both of them here in Madison. And it was a dominant 3-0 victory on Wednesday over Cleveland SC in the US Open Cup. And then last night, they had a hard-fought 2-2 draw against reigning USL 1 champ, Union Omaha. So, not the result you want, but when you're down twice in the game and you come back both times and get a point, you take it. So, yeah, I was there last night with my good friend Andrew Schmidt. We're covering the match for New Dogma, and there will be a wrap-up with our reflections and thoughts on last night's match coming later this afternoon, along with some great quotes that we got from the guys after the game. So thank you very much to the players that hung around afterwards and talked to us. We got some great stuff from you. So we're looking forward to bringing that to you later today. So look forward to that. But with that, we can get going into this week and this week's selection. So I didn't have any idea what I wanted to do. This was another one of those weeks where I had no clue what I wanted to do. As I mentioned, I had a really busy week with school and life and matches and things like that. So I didn't get a lot of chance or opportunities to listen to records this week and do some research, which sucks. But so I was in the position where I had no clue what I wanted to do. And then last night I was like, oh, wow, I got to pick something for tomorrow. And then after the game, I went to the beautiful Robina Courtyard. If you haven't been there, go visit my friend John there. To go see my friend Nick Nice on the ones and twos after the match. And I ran into a friend who he came up and, said some great things about the segments and how much he's appreciating the music and the suggestions. And then gave me a suggestion to use for a segment. And I thought about it and I went, I have that record. And you know what? It's going to be the choice for today's Super Soul Sunday. So Stu, thank you for this suggestion. This is an amazing suggestion, and we'll just get into it. One of the preeminent voices in soul music, Donny Hathaway. This is his live album. It's amazing. One of the greatest live albums ever recorded. The cool thing about this album is that as a live album, this is actually two separate performances. What you get on side A is his performance that he recorded at the Troubadour, I believe, in Los Angeles. And side B is his performance at the Bitter End in New York City. And why that's cool is because when you go to various venues for live music, you begin to understand that each venue has their own sound. The sounds and the voices and the instruments, they hit and they reverberate in different ways, and each one has their own singular sound. So you get to actually hear two different types of sounds that are being created from his live performances, which is very cool. But I picked up this album. I want to say this is a Record Store Day release last year. I think I picked it up last summer. It's a beautiful bit. It comes in a heavyweight vinyl, 180 gram. So the sound is just incredible as you're hearing in the background. This is The Ghetto, one of my favorite songs by Donny Hathaway. It's about a 12-minute jam where he just lets it rip for about 12 minutes. It's great. But yeah. So again, Stu, thank you. Go listen to this album. Go listen to Stu. Great choice. This is perfect for Super Soul Sunday. But what I wanted to talk about is that the coolest thing about what Stu did is part of the reason why I'm doing all this. It's really obvious that I love music. And one of my favorite things to do is to share music with the people that I care about and all of you. And while part of that is because of how much I love music, the main reason why I do it comes down to human connection. What I mean by that is that in this life, there are so many things that the sole purpose for them existing is to separate us and to take us apart from each other. The tendrils of human connection are ever so frail, and unless you consciously go out and try and find those things to connect you to people and to other things in this life, those tendrils erode and break very, very easily. However, when you find things that connect you to people and you lean into them, what you find is the bonds of those tendrils become stronger. And what can happen is you can form a true connection. And why that's important is that when you find and form a true connection in this life, concepts like time, space, distance, they cease to exist. And all that's there is the connection. And that's beautiful, because that's what life is all about, is connection. All right, y'all. You go enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Go out there, have fun, relax, love each other, go connect. And as always, be easy. All right, y'all. You be good. Have a great rest of your week. I'll see you next time.